Thanks for coming to hang back out with me. We've got this 96 Integra, and we actually just finished up, and we're gonna go on our first test drive with it. But we did all sorts of maintenance stuff, all sorts of suspension stuff, and also some knickknacks on the interior. If you want to see some of this Integra, just stick around for the rest of the video. Project again. We got it all torn apart. I saved you guys, the boring disassembly. It's just all the stock, old beat up stuff, but you can see it over here. We've got everything laid out that we've taken off the car. We've got old oil pump. This thing probably has 150,000 miles on it. Looks like someone put a new seal in it at one point, or it's fallen out, one or the other. Got a new Moroso sumped pan we're putting on the car. Bunch of new PCV fittings for the backside. That's another job. Got the gasket, got some new engine mounts. Here's the rest of the project torn apart. Gonna do cam seals over on the actual engine. The harmonic dampener is failing, so we've got a new one in the mail. We've got a fluid dampener coming. These GSR pulleys are no longer available, or maybe it's just for the time being. But yeah, this thing's about to let go. Underside action. Water pump's still on, but we need to take it off after we get the new oil pump on. Got some cleaning to do on this gasket surface. It was leaking really bad out of the oil pump right there. That's the main galley over the oil filter housing after the pump picks up the oil. Next thing we're gonna do is take care of this groove we have polished into the crank. Not gonna be able to totally remove it, but there's a lot of, I don't want to say damage, but it is permanent. And for the new oil seal to seal, we've got to freshen up this surface slightly, or else it's gonna just come out of that channel. And then we also have some rust built up from time and making it for future work easier. We're gonna get rid of this corrosion on the crank so the pulley and everything sits on there nice. Here we go. that's about the most we're gonna achieve with this, and getting that groove to disappear. It's not going to disappear unless we got crazy with it, but all of the debris is cleaned away from it. It should give the new seal a nice home to do its job. And then now we have the corrosion gone here on the snout, and assembly should just be a breeze going back together. Continue cleaning up this mess, it's all right. Gonna hit that with brake cleaner a little bit. Okay, we're gonna trade out this old oil pump for this new oil pump. Grab a knife. Look at that grease and that seal. It's amazing. I love new stuff. Automotive Christmas. Supposedly it came with this seal right here. We need to double check. I'm not seeing it. Definitely not in there. So that's the O-ring we're looking for right there. And I don't think it comes with it. Gonna have to give the dealer a call. One of the other things we need to do is the cam seals. I'm gonna show you why we're doing the cam seals. It looks like they've been leaking for a little bit. Check this out. Here we've got the end of the camshafts. I have the cam gears taken off. You can see the leak, where it's been going, and running down the front of the block here. So it has been making a mess for a while. So we have two new seals. I'm gonna do that one and that one right there. So much oil just coming out of it. Let's clean this up and get her back to normal. All right. Gonna show you guys a little trick I've learned using a screw. You don't want it to be a self-tapper screw, but this is a way that you can extract your seals without really damaging or gouging anything. So here we go. Essentially, we're drilling into the metal housing of the seal. Oh, look at that. Whoa. Wow. The seal is just floating in there. Oh, look at that one. Oh my goodness. No wonder this thing's leaking. Okay, gonna show you anyways, see what we can do here. Okay, just barely penetrated the metal backing of the seal. And then if this thing was in there, it would help us out with this next step. See, it's already moving around, but usually you drive the screw all the way into, you know, the block material to get that out. But yeah, little quick and easy pull right there. Just like the crank, looking for a groove on that cam seal surface. I'm not seeing anything. Let's get a flashlight. Doesn't look bad on the front side. We are moving on to the oil pan. Come check this thing out. Super cool, super race car stuff. Here are those trap doors. Can you see that with the camera right there?
Yeah.
See that baffle? So that keeps the oil from sloshing around out of the little sump down here. So extra capacity on the back too. They make this pan just normal replacement Honda pan if you can't find one, but if you want race car extra fittings and capacity, Moroso, they got the good stuff. But we got a brand new gasket. This has all been gone through. It's brand new, but I put some tape to seal this fitting right here and on the back side. I also disassembled the baffle to look for any debris from it being a brand new piece, just making sure we're not missing something with all these moving parts inside of here. Got everything torqued down because this plate's removable, but going to get this gasket laid out, then gonna clean up the surface over there and install it. This clip. So we already have the new oil pump on, timing assembled. Didn't get any of that on video because of a
camera repair, but we've got everything cleaned up on the oil pan here. Gonna go for the installation. I wish I could clean all the grease off of everything, but you can only do so much sometimes. But one of my favorite little tricks, rag bomb. These are all the pieces of hardware for that oil pan right there. Come on over here and check out our results. Look at that. Look, quick, fresh. Not gonna get my tools dirty, thank goodness. Even though they already got dirty removing it. Look at that stuff. It's just old cars. See the gasket squishing out.
yeah. It should work out. So, gonna get this new fluid dampener pulley on. The old one was rotting out around the rubber, and they are not available anymore. You can't get them. So the customer opted to get this for the purposes we're using the car, and yeah, replacing the stock crank bolt with a ARP bolt. Just right, old, new, heavier pulley in a way. This fluid dampener is, but gonna go by the instructions, and the most important part is chasing the threads, lubricate the threads of the bolt and the underhead of the bolt surface with this ARP loop where it contacts, because this torque measurement at 140 is different more than likely from factory with this lubrication. So this is what they want. We're going to get it going with that.
And you can actual pin on the top. Yeah, like in and up, like real.
Figure things out.
Go over here.
Look how bad that oil leak was. Just pouring down this thing. So when we pull this, we want to keep this basically the same profile as what the camshaft was in the car. So basically just gonna try not to touch that rotor blade right there. Clean a little bit of this up. Sorry about moving it on you. So we can see the bottom, right? We can see all this mess that it made. I wonder if there's any oil in here. We'll pull this apart and check it out. But come over to the car and check this out. It's just been running down all this, making a mess all over the transmission. Look straight down there. How wet everything is. That might be oil pressure switch, VTEC solenoid. We're gonna check that stuff out later, but yeah, this one definitely is a problem. So, starting here. Okay, is type 2. What color is this? Oh. Someone put green in it.
Uh-oh.
Sounds so good.
Yeah?
Mud flaps. I ain't messing with that.